Good evening. We're here with some Kingdom Come 2. Hey, hey, hey. I hope you're doing good. I am pumped to jump into this. It's going to be a good time. We'll laugh, we'll cry. We'll see some Henry. But I hope your day's going good. Yeah, I downloaded this when it came out. I was going to jump on right at, what time was it? Noon my time, and then I had a job interview come up. That is what it is. But yeah, pumped to jump in tonight. It's going to be a good time. What's up, Luke? How you doing? Excited to jump into this and see what it's all about, and spend the next 100 and something hours exploring Bohemia. How are you doing, man? Anything new and exciting? We'll get the show on the road in a sec. Make sure we're good to go. All is good. I think we're good. I'm great. Full of coffee. Had a job interview today. It went well. Hey, Grim Up. I am pumped. Yeah, I can't wait. I just finished part 1 like the other day. Hey, EHD. I won't believe what happened recently. I can imagine, man, having the Smash Army coming after you. Oh, you pulled the trigger and pre-ordered. Nice. Are you enjoying it? I did pre-order it as well, so I get the perks. Here, I'll move my chat over here. I'm going to relaunch the game just because the sound I hear is coming through my speakers. Just going to make sure all is good here. Give me 1 second. We're going to relaunch it. This should remedy it. Ooh, let's make sure, though. I probably could have just changed it there. Opening cutscene. Haven't started gameplay yet. Hey, thanks, Grim Up. I appreciate that. I'll find out probably tomorrow or the next day about the next steps. You actually think that the Force in this game is better looking than Red Dead? I could see that. Is it still coming through my speakers? Okay, we're going to quit one more time because they didn't change a setting until it was just about launching. I know y'all will be able to hear it, but worst comes to worst, I'll just have it through speakers and hopefully it won't mess up and come through the mic at all. Still coming through my speakers here. I apologize, folks. Like headphones? Okay, I'm gonna game settings maybe. I doubt it's in there. Why can't I get this coming through my headphones? That's coming through there too. We're gonna quit it one more time. Oh my. You're gonna laugh at me, folks. You want a good laugh? They weren't plugged in. Yeah. That should be good now, though. Oh, snap. Okay. That sucks, EHG. Yeah, these people are crazy. Yeah, I appreciate that, Luke. Now we're good. We're ready. Let's see what's up. King Wenceslas the Fourth was taken. Yeah, I remember that. Wait, yeah. Nice, EHG. I wouldn't worry about them too much. They're cowards, man. We're having a battle going on. Oh, it is? Oh, snap. I'll put the newer one in there.
What are you doing here? Go and take cover in the keep.
This looks real good.
This onslaught much longer. Go and take cover with the others.
Look out!
That's a kettle hat, I think it's called.
Godwin! Where's your weapon? To the battlements! Move! Father!
Thank you, EHG. Appreciate you, man.
Will you come to anoint us before we die?
We'll get anointed after the battle, Sir Hans. With booze.
Hell yeah, brother.
Get ready!
Oh, the trebuchet. That was like a big part of that one of the last missions in Kingdom Come. Oh no. It'll cause some damage. Oh man, this looks so nice. Hey, Sir Doug, how you doing, man? Just started this.
Make it count.
We're gonna make it count. So we're yes, okay. See him in a few months. What?
Godwin! Over here! Get up there quick! We have to repel them!
Right, okay. Go up the stairs. Okay, let's get some better aim. The aiming feels better. Versus like the aiming in the first one. You can tell that already.
Now you're finished!
Crossbows are definitely a welcome addition.
Got him! Get ready! They're coming inside!
Oh no.
Move downstairs! We can help you here!
I'm Godwin. Okay, am I like the father that I got drunk with?
Godwin! Get over here with that crossbow and join the line!
The crossbow's definitely cool. Nice. Okay.
This slows them down.
I'm just going by the controls I know from the first one.
Come on, follow me.
I'm coming. Oh, Dry Devil, that's his name. This is so... Man, after just playing so long in the first one, most recently, like I just finished it last night, going into this is wild. How do I fight? Okay. Nice. Piercing's different. Yeah, hey Jonathan. Same, and one of my favorite characters from the first game. Father, if that is him, I think it's Father Goodwin. That dude liked to party. Oh!
Fuck. I've been hit. Like, don't poke at it. Just calm down.
God, the facial animations are tight.
Fucking you, rat. Jesus. You're only supposed to deliver a message to Trotsky. The most adventure I was expecting was a fuck or two.
Oof. I don't think it's going good. Hell no, brothers. Hell no. Yeah! Pumped. God damn. Several weeks earlier. Mutt!
Ordentes fortuna juvat!
God damn.
What's that you keep yelling, Sir Hans?
Good gracious, Henry, you don't mean to tell me you don't know Latin?
My apologies, Your Grace. Unfortunately, I was too busy shoveling shit and picking turnips to find time for studying Latin.
We shall have to rectify that. I can't have an ignoramus for a personal bodyguard.
Anyway, this Auden, whatever. What does that actually mean?
Audentes fortuna juvat. Fortune favors the brave.
Hell yeah.
I don't doubt it. All we have to do is deliver a letter to Lord Otto von Bergov and ride back again. Doesn't take much bravery.
Christ, Henry, don't be such a stick in the mud. Aren't you glad to be finally out of that hellhole where we can finally enjoy some adventure? See a bit of the world, meet new women, and simply have some fun.
Sure, but you promised Johannes that you'd be as good as gold, and I'm personally responsible for your safety. Besides, Trotsky's in the middle of nowhere.
You took lad and you still praying it?
Expect
Nice,
much
Emily.
excitement there.
God
Jeez.
help me, my bodyguards are
It's probably a tough language to keep current on. Like, reading it probably is...
Sir,
easier than speaking it because there's not really a lot of people to speak it with. My goodness, this is beautiful.
My word. That is fucking impressive. It makes Perkstein look like an outhouse. Berghoff must be made of money.
I should learn more Latin. You're from the Caribbean. Nice. I love the Caribbean.
Well,
I've only seen it once.
looking forward to new adventures?
But the water's just so damn clear.
Of legends?
Of course I am. We'll show them what fine fellas have turned up on their doorstep.
You bet we will. We'll hand over our important message and then hop, skip to the nearest tavern. We'll drink to our success and chase some local wenches, eh? But why didn't Uncle Hanush take care of it himself? Unless, maybe he's just testing me.
Aye, it does look like that. He'll hand over all the Ratai estates.
I thought there was a photo mode. I know there is. Maybe it's not introduced yet.
One day.
But they said there
I
was.
expect he wants to be sure you won't watch it.
Of course! How could I possibly botch it up? There are
Look at the
foreign
deer.
armies rampaging through Bohemia. The king is in captivity, God knows where, and here
God.
we are in the middle of it all, carrying an
My
important
heavens,
document.
this is
No! I
stunning.
intend to make the most of this trip, one way or another.
So do I. How is that?
Like, I'm in shock.
Fortunas, audentes fortuna juvat. See now, there's the Henry I know and love. Well, enough of the chat. Trotsky's almost within reach.
Sir Hans, how's it looking there in the back?
All good, Oates. Just keep your eyes on the road ahead.
Exactly. If anything in front of us even looks like it's moving, we want to know.
Keep your hair on, Nick.
The ambient noises are really interesting. Like, it's making me, like, look around. Like birds chirping. Nice horses. And I never bought another horse in Kingdom Come 1, so I had Pebbles the whole way through, and this is Pebbles as well.
Sir.
Should we get ready for a fight?
Take it easy, Henry.
I did gazing. I did at 3 o'clock. It went good. It went real good. I think so anyway.
Besides, wouldn't stand a chance against
How you doing, man?
Don't do anything foolish, fellas.
And then, you know, did a little running around, had some supper. Hung out with the illustrious Mrs. McDizzle.
Waltz! What are you after here?
Is this usually how you greet visitors, my good man?
This is how we greet armed strangers when bandits are pillaging everywhere.
Can you not distinguish between a noble and a bandit, sir?
It's not always that straightforward these days. Who are you people?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. I bear a letter for Sir Otto von Berghoff from my master, Sir Hanush of Leipa.
I love the addition of the crossbow so far, and there's firearms in this too, from what I understand. Like old school firearms.
This is indeed the seal of the Lords of Leipa. And unless I am mistaken, Lord Hanush of Leipa is on the side of King Wenceslas.
Well,
Oh, you're doing the fine cuisine no
He's a
Subway
member of the League of Lords.
with that
Side
artisanal
of
bread.
King Sigismund.
well,
So it would appear we are enemies.
Hey, Vincent, fantastic! Just started. Like visually, it's stunning. As a big fan of Red Dead, the Red Dead series, and the beautiful forest and things like that. This does the job. The ambient noises are awesome.
Not enemies.
Oh, do you?
We're carrying a message with the aim of putting a stop.
Hold on. I forgot to turn that down. The Red Dead music. Might have went all right with it, though.
To the hostilities.
And who are you?
Henry. From Skalitz.
Henry from Skalitz. Okay. I'm going to be a soldier. What my understanding, these just kind of allocate some extra skill points in that area. It's not like a make or break type thing.
I'm a soldier and Lord Capon's bodyguard. My job is to defend him with my life.
From Skalitz, you say? The one that King Sigismund's Cuman forces plundered?
And slaughtered everyone.
They did slaughter
Even
everyone.
so, I'm not going to Trotsky as an enemy, but as a peace envoy.
Even so, you're still strangers here, and armed strangers to boot. And as it happens, we're on the trail of just such a band. So why should I trust you?
Alright, so... Gosh, this is an interesting role-playing game. Solve a lot of situations by convincing the other side. In dialogues, you'll have the choice of some of the options below that define how you react. Persuasion requires the other party to believe you. Okay, it's influenced by other things. Speech, charisma, might. That's crazy. So detailed. Stats, reputation. Okay.
We
go
want
with
to
this.
negotiate an alliance, and we can help you with those bandits. Together, we'll put them in their place.
Are we watching?
And then
the
you'll escort
Gales?
us to Trotsky,
Evoke
and
the
everything will
Gauls,
be
King Arthur, part
explained.
of an invading conquering
You'll
force.
see.
Maybe some parallels to
Judging
it.
by the looks of
It
it,
covers
your help might well come in
Bavaria,
handy.
specifically the area around like what's known as the Czech Republic. And nowadays. This has a huge city in it, though. I know that.
Sorry about the cold reception. You must be cautious. These bandits create mayhem then vanish like ghosts. We'll be on our way.
Carry on,
You
gentlemen.
accompany us to the castle to see your lord?
Sorry, sir, we can't. Listen, you won't make it to the castle before nightfall. Sir Otto's orders are to not admit anyone after dark, especially while we're away.
Bohemia. As far as I know, might be a little wrong on like
I'll take your
the
point.
total region, but that's my
Back
understanding.
home, the last time someone led a nobleman in trouble into their castle, we had to bombard it to get him out.
The major city's
Is there
Kutenberg.
an inn in these parts, at least?
There is one, but it's a bit of a way out, and I'm not sure your lordship would like it very much.
God! What kind of a backwater have they sent us to? I just suppose we'll just have to manage somehow. Good luck in hunting down those bandits.
Thomas, Captain at Trotsky. Thank you. And sorry again.
Seems like a pleasant gent.
Farewell.
Maybe not so pleasant by what we saw happening a few weeks later.
Well, this is a bit of a hold-up. What now?
Since there's no tavern within reach, we'll just bed down here for the night. The pond looks inviting, and we've got wine enough.
Nice camp spot.
And what about those bandits?
Well, they're probably keeping their heads down, what with that big patrol combing the woods for them.
And I got Mutt. I'm glad you start with Mutt because in
Come
the
on,
first
fellas.
one you have to play the
here on the
DLC
back.
in order to get him.
At least we can bathe. I stink almost as bad as the rest of you. And you lot are rank.
Oh, where's Mutt? Oh, I can't talk to him yet. We'll talk to Hans.
Jesus, Henry, that barking's driving me
Mutt!
nuts.
What's all the fuss about, Mutt? Are you that hungry? All right, I'll see what I can get for you.
Try to find some... Let's see the menus here. I want to check out the map. It looks similar to the other one, except you can have outfits in this. Okay, map. Is map actually on there? There we go. It shows the main quests. Let's go to D here. Oh, the movement feels better. Do we got something in the horse? Where am I supposed to be looking here? I need to find something for Mutt to eat. Maybe I'm supposed to talk to Oates. Ah, here we go.
Listen, would you have some scraps for a Mutt?
That's a good one. He already gobbled up a piece of venison while I was having a piss. I've got one last sausage and I'll be saving that for the way back. Look, Henry, I'm fond of that beast, but you ought to keep him under control.
Come on, Oaks. We'll get to Trotsky tomorrow, and there'll be plenty of food there. We're a noble's escort, so they're obliged to feed us well. Pheasant in wine, roast pork with apples.
Oh, roast pork and
Those
apples sound so
sausages
good.
of yours
Pork
are
with
only
chops
fit
and
for a dog
applesauce.
anyway.
For Christ's sake, stop giving me a hard time. I'll have you know that sausage is fucking good. But neither you nor your dog will get to taste it.
Wouldn't you swap it for something?
I might. Tankard has my ring. I lost it to him at dice. And if I go home without it, my old woman will send me right back. If you can get it back, I'll be glad to give you that sausage.
Well, I'll see what I can do.
Okay, Oates. Oh, we gotta play some
Come
Farkle?
on, Conrad.
I'm pretty good at Farkle. Sausage, woke, DEI.
I see you've got dice set up.
Sure.
I heard you won a ring off Oates. What about that?
Fortune favours the brave, lad. But if you lose, you'll pay for everything I order in the tavern in Trotsky. All right?
Yeah, hopefully it's the same as last time. Okay, you can have dice from your inventory. Let's see if the scoring's the same. Yeah, 1 and 6. I feel there's like the straights weren't there before. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay. A little different, but that's alright.
I hope Lady Luck will be on my side.
So, oh yeah, this is it decent though? So if I hold die, why can't I hold? Or the 6 is not worth anything. It's yeah, that's the case. That is though. So we can score and continue. We could lose it all though if we don't have anything that's worth a point. This one's good though, so if we hold this one, I'm gonna score and pass. Oh, what? I should have taken both those. What am I thinking? Oh, that's decent.
Aye, that'll do. My God, I'm done.
Oof. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, you need 3 of them for anything. Okay. That's what put me in the lead. Whatever. Score and pass.
Here.
What's that blue die? I think bro's cheating. Oof.
Aye, that'll do.
Wait, he gets another full roll. Oh, okay. If you get through them all, you get another full row. Or full roll, yeah. Oof. This man's laying a whooping.
Wonderful. Ha ha!
That's just great.
You can never have too much ale.
All right.
Yes.
We'll see whose side luck is on today.
Oh, we're winning this one. That's 500. I'll score and pass. Because I don't want to lose it.
Fuck, that's rotten luck.
I'm glad to see it. Okay, we got this one. We got that one. Wait, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay. Score and pass. I hope you bust again. It's a weird thing to say. I know.
That's enough for me. Your turn.
He had 1,100 out of that. Okay, what are we, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's it, baby.
Mother of-
Booyakasha.
Damn your eyes. You played well. What's to be done?
If you played the first one,
here's your ring.
It's a little different. I could be wrong. Maybe the straights were in the first one. I can't remember. I didn't never use them or noticed it. Okay.
Come on, Conrad.
What?
Let's throw a few dice.
Okay, Oates. I got
It
your ring.
seems Tankard can't tell a 5 from a 6. I won that ring off him.
You beat the bastard. Ah!
Here's your
You're a
sausage.
bad hand, Henry. Thanks. Will you give it to me? If I go home without it, the old woman will break a broom over my back.
What will you give me for it?
Well, all I've got here is some grub. Want a sausage? It's venison.
That's what we talked about.
And enough games. You won't easily find another mug who'll exchange a ring.
I know, Jonathan. I didn't mean to say that.
True enough.
I meant busting on the dice. Well, or, you know, his roll on the dice not being very good.
I know you own it too well. It's all one little game. One little game.
Hey, Mutt.
Go and take my last grocery.
Okay, there's a praise button.
Aye, come here.
Ah! Come back here.
Good boy. Good boy.
This is boring.
Here you go.
Why don't we carry
Take
on to
it.
the foothill at Frosty? They must have a tavern there. A fellow could have a game there.
Give over, Tankard. There'll be time.
Get
enough
back
for the
here.
tavern after
I want to praise you again.
Come here, boy.
I love the first-person dog view. In the first one, you can get something out of the stew pot.
Henry, oh, that was a tight thing with the captain, eh?
I got the feeling you'd lost your tongue.
Just for a moment, but true enough. That bastard surprised me a bit.
Well, that's what I'm here for. To deal with that kind of stuff.
And I must say, that was pretty good for your first action as leader of my bodyguard. Let's see if you keep it up. We managed the situation all right in the end. He even apologized to us. If Hannah had seen it, maybe he'd finally stop treating me like a child, eh?
Well, I don't know. When I look at you, well, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Kiss my arse. And by the way, since you're here, how about stretching our limbs a bit? After that long journey.
A little sword play?
With a bit of sword play.
You're in the mood for that after riding so long?
Certainly. So then, eh? Eh?
Hey?
All right then. Just a
Must
bit
be
of sword play
Canadian.
for the hell of it?
Eh? A
Or
boat?
shall we have a wager?
Let's save the wagers for later.
Oh, you afraid?
Keep the biting remarks to yourself. You've got armor on, so just grab your helmet. Here's a practice sword for you. Have that ready too.
Okay. Train longsword. In the coif spot? What the heck? Oh, to put the kettle helmet on, you need to... I guess that's called a coif? Learn something new every day. Let's figure out combat in this.
So, should we start?
Ready?
Oh.
Let's start. Draw your sword.
Hang on. This time,
I gotta hold
let's
it
get
down.
warmed up. I'll attack you a few times. You defend.
Go ahead. Impress me.
Oh, is Endymion's playing through it? You'd be crazy playing this and not thinking it's a really good game. Like,
Is that the best you've got?
I can understand someone having like whatever, like good
Well,
faith
you will
criticisms,
soon enough. A foe
but
in
it's
playtime
pretty
will have to
impressive.
be worn down.
Let's see it then. Attack properly now. A longer sequence.
Movement feels way better than the first one. Chain attacks by pressing. Okay, that's different.
Enough!
Now you're warmed up, eh?
Yeah. But you're pretty winded yourself. While you're attacking, you still have to take care you have strength left to defend.
Now save the advice and try it yourself.
Gladly. On guard.
Come on, Hans.
Good. Cover, for Christ's sake. Nice. Defend yourself properly. Good.
Come on, hit me, Hans.
That's the way.
That's enough. No one's ever won a duel just
He
by
might end
blocking.
up loving it.
You've got to make an opening to strike back. And you do that by means of a perfect block.
Perfect block, eh? You've become a real swordsman.
Start your attack then.
Okay, that's just like the other one.
Nice, Henry. That's not the way. You already showed me how. Too late. That's it. Nice. But what about a riposte? Reckon you
A
can
riposte?
manage that?
Why wouldn't I? Nothing to it. I just follow up a perfect block immediately with a strike. I'll show you.
Get ready. Good, Henry.
Nice, nice.
Good, Henry.
Oh, be riposte.
Hey, you're not as good as Captain Bernard.
Oh, Captain
That wasn't
Bernard, I
bad.
spent so much time
Be
with
sure to
him.
remember, if someone gives you a riposte, you can still fend it off with a perfect block. And it's best to follow up right away with your own riposte.
Yeah, right. But what if I want to attack in such a way?
I like this tutorial. What's funny is they're like
Then it's best to attack at a spot where your opponent isn't
kind of
covered,
talking me through it.
where he's not holding his weapon. You defend, and I'll show you how.
All right. Come on then. Nice. Oh, nice. Nice work, Henry. All right. I get it. For Christ's sake. Enough demonstrations and explanations.
Let's have one training duel to finish up.
Yeah.
Indeed. And let's have a wager to spice things up. How about 100 groschen?
100? How about 200? Are you feeling confident or not?
Fine, 200. On guard.
I don't know how I do like
I've got you!
Off to a good start.
I'm doing a terrible job at everything.
Put up a fight at least.
I not blocking the right way? Oh! I was using the old blocking.
How did he do that?
Oh, you haven't got a hope.
How do I pierce? Okay. Attack. Block. Draw arrow. Unlock in combat. Okay. How do I actually beat him?
You fight like an old hag.
I like how you can taunt them. Oh, sword fighting does feel better.
Fuck her!
Now that's what I call it. Oh, nice strike.
Now we're even.
Oh, nice. Got leveled up. It's definitely different combat. Hey, Blood Raider. This is really good. How you doing, man?
Well done.
Nice.
Enough.
Hope you're doing good, man.
Fuck's sake.
Yeah, it's slick looking.
Oh, you won the bet. Fair and square. I'll settle with you when we get to Trotsky. Now let's go and eat. That swordplay gave me quite an appetite.
Movement feels so much nicer than the first one. Like, it feels so much less kind of janky.
So who won, gentlemen?
Oh, it seems this isn't my day. I knew I shouldn't have bet with you. You've improved since that last time in Ratai.
That time we had a wager for your bow. How did it actually end up?
Henry, that was no time ago at all. Did you get a bang in the head? And of course, I won.
So much has happened since then. It feels like an eternity.
God's truth. We had no lack of excitement. Anyway, I kicked your ass because I'm a master with a bow.
Indeed.
Yeah,
Almost as good as with your tongue.
Oh my god.
What's this food supposed to be?
What's left of our supplies? Tomorrow we'll be at the castle.
Well,
and we'll get
these
some
graphics.
decent grub.
If you told us earlier, I could have shot a hare. And you could have cooked it like they did in the tavern the day before yesterday.
That tavern where you drank away all your coin?
Ha! You've got to have some fun.
And then you tried it on with the innkeeper's daughter when you were shit-faced.
She was pretty.
Oh, we're rocking the same
real
mustache and goatee right now.
Admit it.
Only a fella was there.
And I had to drag you out of that tavern before everyone pounced on us.
And he had his work cut out. You wasn't having it much.
Now, if you was able to court the lasses like me, maybe she wouldn't have started.
It's funny, it's like strength level 17.
I can't say I'm surprised.
I think
Just
that changes.
imagine it, fellas. You're a fair maiden. your lovely locks falling on your shoulders, no thought of wickedness. And then Tankard's fat head appears before you with his crooked mouth, and he says,
I didn't know
Where's the shit, oh my pretty?
Didn't know I was talking to a lady.
I've got nothing to regret. The whole world turns around wenches. Ain't that right, Henry? You never gave us the goods on that lass of yours.
Oh yeah, he's not talking about this at all. I bet you he's not.
Teresa. She lived with that crook Peshek at the mill.
And she saved my life.
Teresa.
A brave girl.
Aye. She's a fine lass. And
Oh yeah,
Is she any good?
Stream Alert or Elements.
is she any good?
Wait, Streamlabs is
Get
what I
me?
was using for it.
She's my sweetheart. And that's all I'll tell you.
Ah, don't be such a monk. Out with it.
Listen up. I'll tell you what that
Oh,
girl
no.
can do. The wildest she-cat I know. So when she's stripped off,
Enough, enough. You want to be a
She-cat.
chivalrous knight, and you talk like that about a damsel? For shame.
I bet you he's not, because it's a really great game.
You know, this travelling isn't too bad.
Apart from the mosquitoes.
Aye,
It's like
apart from them.
Dungeons without dragons. That's what I heard someone say about it.
Yesterday evening, Henry. You were late for supper. That's not what I call watching over our Lord.
Hey, don't make trouble.
I'm gonna have a bite of this candy bar. Okay, what happened?
Mutt caught a scent, ran off into the woods and wouldn't come back.
And what was it?
There's a footpath there with some derelict house at the end. Mutt was standing outside, barking like crazy. But there was nothing inside but mouldy furniture and some burnt bones. So I calmed the poor pup down, and we came back to the camp.
He don't seem like no poor pup to me, especially after the way he came barking at me today.
I mean, a Canadian
about,
chocolate bar called Coffee Crisp.
Time, sir? I mean, will we be getting any time off, sir?
It depends. Once von Berghoff hears us out, we should set off back home immediately.
What? Straight back on the road?
Well, we could stay a day or two, perhaps.
Does anyone know anything more about von Berghoff?
Only what Sir Hans told us, that von Berghoff is a big cheese in the royal court. That's why we're going to negotiate an alliance with him.
You summed that up nicely. But yes, that's how it is. He's the royal
That chocolate
chamberlain.
hit the spot.
You fellas will never meet a more important noble than him.
I heard he insists on having
Yes, the Ember Woman
finest
popped up in
swords,
Streamlab.
and that he's got a big collection of
Ember
all
Lady.
kinds of swords and daggers.
Collecting them ain't the same as knowing how to use them.
And is he any good at sword fighting? It ain't nothing easy to learn.
The sword is the weapon of a
Yeah,
master.
I like the
Balanced,
swords.
Fast, and suitable for all situations. Of course, you have to train with it and try to improve your technique, but the result is worth it.
Aye, I get it. It was just a training fight. Pardon me.
Swords, swords, swords. No doubt you're going to tell us again how the perfidious Istvan Toth stole your sword. And I thought you'd come round to thinking about other things.
And that sword is the only reminder I had of Pa. We forged it together, just before he was slain.
Yep.
But that's another matter. I suppose you've heard enough of that, eh?
Well, you know.
Ah, it's all right.
Well, I wouldn't want to be in Istvan's shoes if you ever come face to face with him again.
What? So Radzig ain't dead, though?
Enough, enough. Otherwise we'll be here for hours again hearing how Martin the Smith raised him even though Radzig is his real father. It's complicated. And let's leave it at that. No offense.
Who'll help me tomorrow with getting supplies for the journey back?
We rolled dice for it, and I won, so Conrad goes.
What are you on about?
Enough. Oath, you're no fun at all. There'll be a feast at the castle tomorrow, so forget about supplies.
Anyone for another helping? There's plenty left. Maybe even a bit for morning.
Oh man, the grass and the trees just look so nice.
No thanks. I must wash myself down a bit.
My words exactly. We can't turn up at Trotsky tomorrow in this state.
Two bros sitting in a hot tub.
Let's go and strip, Henry. Fellas, come and help us get out of this armor.
Are you really going to bathe here, Sir Hans? It don't look none too safe a spot to me.
Oh, don't be such an old woman, Oates. Bring some wine to warm our blood.
Yeah, we're not on a trip to the baths here, Sir Hans.
Henry's right, sir. Duty first, fun later.
God's wounds. I haven't been away from Rattay in ages. So, here, I intend to live a little.
Nothing sus.
Blasted iron shirt.
Wearing that armor though, like for multiple days in a row, you would probably get pretty gross.
Christ. Will I ever live to see his young lordship finally grow up?
Did you play the
He's
first
never
one of
been
this
out. He
Blood
doesn't have the
Arena?
sense that he was born
It's real
with.
good.
Well, responsibility will catch up with him soon enough, though.
There's more chance of me becoming a monk.
That's a view fit for a king.
Whew. You were right about our stench.
Let's hope this
It's
water
cool
isn't
that
too cold.
people react to you if you
Wouldn't want your
smell
pride
bad
and
too, I
joy
guess.
shrinking.
I'm more worried about it being too deep.
Come on. Oh, that really shrivels the old ball sack.
What's the matter?
Nice, yeah, it's fantastic, man. I'm enjoying it so far.
Let's go to them.
Sir Hans.
Oh, shut up and let's go. But quietly. We don't want them to spot us.
Oh, we gotta do some stealth?
Hans.
Head down, Henry. We've got to sneak closer.
Okay, how do I crouch in this one? Okay, it's right trigger. I thought it was left in the other one. Or right stick.
Away.
Splish splashing.
Hear that singing? They must be close.
What kind of shenanigans are you up to, Henry and Hans?
Hear that? Do you think they might be bathing? Come on, let's get closer.
I apologize for what you might see in advance.
Shit! One of them's doing laundry. We have to get closer to the others. Only she's blocking our way, right in our path. Damn it! Throw a stone in the water near her to lure her away. Once she notices it, we'll hurry along the other side.
All right. What was that? What is this racket here?
Maybe I gotta throw it a little.
Hey? What was that?
She'll be all right, mate. Hans, aren't you leading the way? There's a panty raid, pretty much. There's like a mission in that bully, isn't there?
Closer, but careful.
They all doing laundry? Oh, man. What are they gonna think? These guys just rolling in. That's hilarious. Anti-raid Shadow Legends.
Henry, I told you to.
Oh no.
Fucking God, you're a
Holy shit, that looks amazing.
We've got to do something. Stay down, for fuck's sake.
I think Czech. Maybe? Maybe they were speaking French though, I don't know. I know the first game took place in a 16 by 16 square area of Bohemia.
Don't be a fool, Henry. We don't stand a chance. We'll wait till they're gone, and then head back to camp.
Oh, we gotta help her.
Maybe some of our men got away.
Oh, Henry, you gotta spring into action. Goat fucker, call him a goat fucker.
Hey! Hands off her, you brute! What the hell's going on here? Let her go, you pig! That bastard's with them!
Fucking hell! You couldn't just leave it be, could you? Come on! Run!
Where are they running to? I mean, if you're in a full suit of armor, you're probably not chasing someone in the water. Good. Good. Have some ethics, man.
What are you gaping at? Shoot!
Oh. Oh, I thought I was shooting at her.
You idiot! After them! Along the bank!
Christ! When did you learn to swim? Just now.
Henry's swimming like I swim. Ow.
Fucking armor! Come on! Cut them off on the other side! Horses, quick!
Oh, you got an arrow in you, Henry.
Oh, Mott.
He made it.
What the fuck was that, Henry? You rescuing a damsel in distress?
I'm done with running.
Oh, really? And what exactly do you call...
Oh.
Oh, shit. Oh, you've been hit.
What?
Oh, shit.
Well, we can't leave it like this.
No, wait!
Ah! Fuck! We've got to flee. Can you walk?
Yeah, I know.
I'm gonna...
All their guys got killed. Because they decided to go chase after some ladies. Oh, he's just watching him.
You pull yourself together. We've got to vanish.
Y'all need some clothes. He does have bad luck with arrows, doesn't he? Okay, the hair icon indicates right now enemies are searching for you.
Then we'll get that shoulder of yours fixed up.
Okay, that's interesting.
How far is it to Trusky?
Yeah, to be fair, what could they have done if they stayed? Yeah.
There's someone in front of us. Down.
They mustn't get away. Got that? Call out as soon as you see them. And then kill them.
One thing I read that stealth is a lot better
Watch the middle
in this one than the first one.
We can't keep your eyes peeled, right? You two, go up there. Get a move on. You watch this side of the rock. And you, go to the pond. They didn't succeed in swimming to the other side of the pond. I want to know. Then come back and give me a full report.
Sacred! He'll see us. We'll have to wait.
Get to work!
Shut up, or the chief will hear you.
It's still easier here than that skirmish from
Now!
outside.
Doubling up back, pitch black.
I'm right behind you, Hans. We got you, brother.
But I still can't see a bloody thing.
We've got to get to that tree trunk up ahead, quietly. There's more of them up top. Fuck.
And I'm assuming this will open up. I mean, this is still just like the intro.
They're coming here. Stand still.
You reckon we'll find them, do you? If they try to swim across the pond, they'll be found half dead somewhere on the back.
Run, quick. No, fuck, they're in front of us. Quick, into the rocks.
Fire, they're playing into the rock. Hurry!
Oh shit.
Run around! We'll catch them at the top.
Hans?
What now?
Hey? Hans! There's more of them up top.
Shit! Take cover!
Run ahead of them!
Where now, for fuck's sake?
It's intense. I would go in that little hole.
Damn it, they're everywhere!
What are we gonna do?
How should I know? We can't go climbing into the rocks at night when we can't see shit.
But they'll catch us.
Oh, you don't say, genius.
Calm down for fuck's
Hans sounds very villainous.
This
Hans
isn't going to
Gruber.
help us. You know what? Go and look into that gorge behind me and see if there's a way forward.
He's
Then
a
come back to me.
noble.
At least we'll know if it makes sense to go that way. If we can get out
Definitely
of the
an
rocks.
arrogant
I'll
dude.
stay here meanwhile and watch out for them.
Like there was one earlier. Where the fuck am I stuck?
Ah, fuck. Where's Capon? He must have fled from them through through the other gorge. We have to find him. Hans! Hey, Hans!
Ah! Want me to stay by him?
Fled from them through the other gorge. We have to find him.
I don't know what they mean by the other gorge.
Hans! Hey, Hans! Where is he? Oh, this looks like a way out. Hans!
Yeah. Oh.
Nice.
God, we found each other. I didn't manage to warn you when those soldiers popped up in front of me. I only just avoided being seen. And I only found my way out of those bloody rocks a while ago.
What? Oh, that must be photo mode. Oh, I didn't see that.
Nice one.
Oh.
You're in for an arse kicking, you piece of shit!
Me just chilling in my boxers having a sword fight. Oh shit. I had a
You
bowl
know
of
the
potato
trouble
chips
with
there.
an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house. If you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth.
I know,
not
right,
your
Jonathan?
fists.
That was crazy.
You're doing a fine job.
Hold on now, sword fight in your boxers.
Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits. Like keeping your head on your shoulders. Pa.
Oh.
Come now.
Oh man, isn't it ever, Luke?
But you know how things really are. How are you? Am I dead? Not yet. I'm dead, though.
You are. I'm fine.
Well, if I'm not, then how come you chose a different path than I wanted for you? And maybe that's how it was meant to be. But once you've chosen the path of adventure, you have to fight.
Different than earlier, but I still haven't had a chance to see the open world in it.
You still have a long way to go till your work is done, Henry. So pull yourself together and wake up. It's not over yet.
For the love of God, wake up. Pull yourself together, Henry. Oh, thank Christ. Oh, I thought you were done for.
Where am I?
Well, you dropped out of the sky like a shot-down hawk. And that fellow landed with you. You broke your fall nicely, otherwise you'd have ended up the same as him.
Oh, you took his clothes. Are we seeing balls?
Well, you won't be needing it.
I feel I saw balls.
You can't be running naked through the woods. And if you're capable of running at all...
Now, where's Mutt?
I've no idea. Just don't worry about your dog.
Rub some dirt in it!
Right, we've got to disappear. Right, come on, I'll help you up.
What an intro.
How are you holding up?
It's not so bad.
All right. That'll have to do for now. As long as you're able to talk. As long as you talk.
Here, we'll pause it for a sec. Just gotta turn my camera off for a moment here, give you the full screen. This is pretty damn impressive, though. What are y'all thinking about in the chat? I know I think Luke's playing it right now. One thing I was excited playing the first one is it reminds me of Baldur's Gate, not in the gameplay or fantasy way of it, but in the way that there's so many ways to accomplish what you need to accomplish. Like, if you can think of it, in most cases you can do it, which is really cool. I'll say performance seems pretty decent. I don't have like a crazy ass PC and it's not running poorly at all. I think I got a 3060 and my processor is like an AMD 5600.
Hanging in there. Henry, what are you staring at?
The Horseman, Arn Anderson!
Horseman?
Ric Flair!
Faster. I'm doing what I can, pal. Jesus, don't do this to me. Pull yourself together and let's go. We have to go.
Yeah.
But the gate is closed.
Don't worry, my name
It's a
will open
great
the gate.
medieval adventure. Like the first one was, hey, wait, I'm sure this is just going to step it up on. A few lighting issues, but that's it.
Skalitz is in flames. We're gonna die here.
You survived Skalitz, and you'll survive this. Come on.
Bianca.
Bianca!
Come on.
Bianca was a hoe. Teresa's a real OG.
Father? Listen to me, Hal. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else in
Father!
the truck. Go to the
Easy.
castle. Hurry.
What are you? Are you mad?
Mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
They do a great job of showing what happened to people that haven't played the first one.
For Christ's sake.
Anything happens, he'll take
Come on! Oh, you can hardly stand, damn it. We'll make it together. You'll see.
Today was a good day, though. I had a job interview. For a job that I really want, to be honest. So I'm hoping it works.
I'll run away.
Henry, pull yourself together.
Kill them.
Please.
Blood Raina, this would be a wild one to 100%. I think the first one's like 100 hours to 100%.
Imagining things.
Oh, run. No.
Don't give in to it.
Oh,
Hang in there.
me ma and pa.
Look.
We'll make it together. You'll see. You're a warrior. You can do this. It's all right, Henry. I've got you. Just a little further.
You got me, Hans.
Wake up.
The linden tree.
I had like 180 hours in the first one.
No, we can't stop.
The PTSD is strong. No doubt for Henry. I'm feeling it going through it again.
Henry, snap out of it. Stay with me. Henry, a light. Look.
I see it.
We've got to go.
I see the light.
Hold on. Hold on. We're here. We're here.
Oh, come on, save Henry.
Pavlena, is it you?
Greetings, good wife. Fear not. We mean you no harm. My friend needs help. Please.
Right. I'll see what I can do for him.
Ghost in your blood? Eat these poppies.
Let's have a look at you. It's all right.
My parents. They're...
Walk towards the light. What could go wrong? You're supposed to avoid the light, aren't you?
We were ambushed, but don't worry. We'll get you fixed up right as rain.
Now I've got you, whore sons.
Think again, strong.
Is this when it happens? I don't know. Damage, maybe. Just walk into my house. How dare ya? Spear! Spear! Gore! Gore!
Hey, lad. Are you alive, lad?
Oh, that's cool. I think the DLC is gonna be about his dad. Wow. That was a nice spear tackle. Henry getting shot with arrows.
Scouts. They burned it to the ground.
Slaughtered everyone. Who? Who burned it to the ground?
Huge army. They attacked without warning.
Get all the
What
people
engine are they
inside the
using?
gates.
Not trying to hate, but seems outdated. It's something
We
called
have to
Cry
prepare for the
Engine.
worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
I haven't heard of it before.
I am Sir Marquardt von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia.
The NFL. With a tackle like that, yeah. The Bohemian Football League, though.
To be done.
Mother?
I ain't your ma, laddie. Oh.
The
may
face models
all
look
the
nice,
saints
though.
be praised. I was afraid you'd never wake up again.
What? Where am I?
Where would you be? Here in my cabin, where you and that pal of yours burst in last night. Slowly, lad.
What period? It is taking place in, I want to say the early 1300s, within Bohemia. He must have gotten into a battle.
What happened? What about Hans?
He's taken care of for now. But he was on the edge there for a bit. And so were you, lads, so calm yourself. Last night you were 1 foot in the grave already. You were lucky you happened to turn up here.
But I have to talk to Hans.
You won't get much out of him now. He's lost a lot of blood and
Is it 1400? Thanks, Jonathan. Yeah.
What happened to him?
That cutthroat that followed you fellas cut him up bad. Hans was fighting him outside, then he came staggering in, said something about Fortuna, and collapsed on the floor.
And what about that cutthroat?
You can go out and have a look at him. Hans gave him a right
I'll take his
hammering.
clothes.
I didn't get a wink of sleep with that corpse in my yard.
I understand. I'm sorry we caused you such trouble. But you'll save Hans, won't you?
You discovered your bed bro has no social anxiety.
Well, I managed to pull you out of death's grip.
I feel
So
pretty.
Maybe I'll be blessed again. I'll go
I
check
like
on
Henry
him
a
as
lot
soon as
on
I'm
the
done with
first
you.
one.
How do you feel?
The story's about like a blacksmith's son who was supposed to be a blacksmith's son. And essentially turns into a knight. It's a weird echo going on, is there? Let me see what's going on here. I don't think there should be an echo. I'm trying to see where it would come from. Yeah, it's just the one source happening.
No
Yeah, it could
part
be the
of it
mic.
doesn't hurt. Inside and out. Mostly my shoulder where I took an arrow.
Little wonder then. But you're conscious and talking. That's a good sign. Ah, your shoulder is looking
Nice.
a lot better. I did my best, but I don't see good no more, especially at night. So I didn't do the best job. It just wouldn't stop bleeding. And now you've moved about, it started up again. Take this and bandage it up. Not much else we can do with it now.
Thanks. I reckon I can manage that. But I need to get a breath of fresh air to clear my head.
You slept through
Yeah,
half
I don't
of
know,
God's
man.
bright day, lad. So, if you feel up to it, go ahead. At least we'll see how steady you
The
are.
game
on
has a
your
bit of an
feet.
echo.
While you're at it, you can stop by the trough and wash all that nasty grime off of yourself. I found an old tunic. Put it on so you don't catch a chill.
So the game's echoing. Okay, let me just see what OBS could be doing. There's desktop audio. Let me know if this... I don't know if you'll actually hear the game. Hold on. Is the game silent now, though? It might be. I'm assuming it's silent. Let me know if it is or isn't. I'm just doing a little bit of troubleshooting. Terrible fall, I survived, but I let all those points I had have gone down. Okay, let's take a look. Yeah, there's only one. Might still be a bit echoey, I don't know. Stop the bleeding and apply enough bandages. Okay. Oh, okay. I know OBS drives me nuts.
Wound is still bleeding. Better bandage it up quick before I bleed out. Really good. So good I wouldn't say no to some more.
How's my nutrition? Oh, let's eat some more.
Aye. True bliss is a full belly.
How much does that give me each time? One more should do it. Hello, herb woman. Let's go find this dude out here. Oh, not out there. These old school houses are pretty neat. Hey, Mutt. Dead bastard. Okay. Let's put on some clothes. Seems to be the only voice that has effect when he's talking to himself in game. That's weird. Equipping a pouch will open up slots. Okay, this is different. Okay. He didn't seem to have a weapon, but at least I got clothes now. Hey, Mutt. Wait, that's not Mutt. That's another cute dog, though.
Ah, feel like a new man.
You're going to need all the
Hans,
saints watching.
you hear
over
me,
you,
friend?
And the Holy
Christ.
Virgin.
Okay, where am I supposed to go here? Show yourself to...
And you bore the brunt for both of us. May all the saints watch over you. I did what you asked.
And you didn't
Yeah.
faint while doing it.
Does look a bit
I'm
like a pity.
pleased, Henry. I had to pour a whole Lethean potion into you last night. That's what I call medicine. It can either put a dead man back on his feet or make sure he never gets up again.
It was probably hit or miss back then.
Consider yourself lucky.
I will. But what about Capon?
Well, he's less lucky. That brute really knocked him about before Hans beat the life out of him.
Is there any way I can help?
I figured
I owe
it out.
to Capon, and I want to do whatever I can.
You owe him all right.
It was coming through my speakers as well.
I put a bit of that Lethean
I had my
potion
headset on.
left.
I couldn't hear it.
It ought to work wonders on him, same as on you. But I can't
Don't know
just
why it was
give
coming
it
through
to
my
him
speaker
now.
and my headphones.
First, we have to deal with that fever.
Mystery
the
solved.
best and fastest remedy for that is chamomile decoction. Luckily,
Alchemy
it
in this
ain't
is
too hard to
crazy,
brew,
by the way.
But we'll need some fresh sage for it.
Yeah,
And of
probably.
course,
A mastiff
chamomile.
back then.
You ought to be able to manage
We've got
that.
a bull
You've
mastiff
got young
lab
legs
mix.
And eyes, and I reckon a bit of a stroll would do
He was
you
in here
good.
with me.
All right. Tell me, what do the herbs look like?
Sage has a purple blossom, and
Purple?
chamomile has white petals with a yellow center. At the back of the hut, there's a footpath leading up to the rocks. You go along there till you reach a sort of small meadow. You ought to find both of them there.
Great. I'll be back in a jiffy with a couple
Yeah,
of...
Opie is
All
a
right.
mastiff lab. He's a
I'll
big
be
dude.
glad if you get back here soon.
He's a big
I
whip.
don't
I
feel
love him.
right being here with that corpse in my yard. Seeing him lying there gives me chills. I can't think straight.
I understand. It makes me anxious, too. Maybe I could manage to
Oh,
bury
shepherds are
him
nice
somewhere.
dogs.
Or at least hide him somewhere further off in the woods.
Thank God for
The
dogs.
Lord
They're so
be
good for the mental
praised.
health.
I'd be truly glad of that. Do you feel up to it, laddie? You ain't in the best of shape, and digging a grave's a tough job, even for a healthy fella.
Not to worry. I'll see what I can manage. It's on account of us that he's here, anyway. I wouldn't want you to have any more trouble. And a bit of effort, even if it's a dirty job, is the least I owe you.
Well, if you think you can manage it, good.
A
But
mastiff
don't
and an Aussie
overstrain
Kelpie.
yourself.
I'm gonna have to look up what an
And
Aussie Kelpie is.
thanks.
Where should I put him?
Grab the spade by the dung pile and bury him by the creek. The soil will be softer there, so it should be easier. When you head out the gate, follow your nose. Find a good spot somewhere in the reeds and nettles. And when you're done with that, better have a wash, so's you don't have the stench of death on you.
True.
100%.
I'll bear that in mind.
I'll
Henry
sort
knows
out the
that
rest
too.
With Ignatius,
Must
the
save my
page
ass and
when
Kingdom
he
Come
comes
1.
by again, so's I don't have that wretch lying here till Judgment Day.
All right. I'll get to it.
Working dogs, farm dogs, pretty much okay.
His breathing's pretty weak.
Okay, get the spade by the dung pile. Oh, the old alchemy bench. Okay, where's the... I'll grab the spade here first. Oh, it's over here. Wait, let's get that sword.
This
Yes.
would be the weapon used by the bastard who cut up Sir Hans.
Pick some herbs, why not? We already have a torch, we got one from him. Might you have a more complicated fable? Yes, similar. The first one you had a dog and you loved it. Yeah. This you had a dog, and the first one of this you had a dog, but the only annoying thing is that you had to get it through the DLC. Like, you played a mission. The DLC was so good, though. A Woman's Lot. You basically played the girl that saved Henry and her experience in Skalitz, and it was her with her dog. And it broke my heart, though. The dog got killed at the end, although you got one for yourself. The dog that she had got killed. Hello, fella. Isn't this thing scared of me at all? I can't wait till the new Fable comes out, Isaiah. It's supposed to be this year.
Ah, shit. Shoulder. This bastard's hard work.
Can I bury him here?
I'll put him down somewhere for a while so I can start digging.
No, any game where the dog dies is like heartbreaking. Yeah, it's supposed to be out this year, but we haven't heard too much more about it. Since, like, I want to say that there's a great trailer out for it. Sinking City 2, yeah, I believe you were you talking about it recently? Someone was. But there's almost no information on it? Yeah. Okay. Okay, we want to go towards the F's. That warthog is like domesticated. No, I'm not gonna kill her warthog. Okay, this one's a little different as you run by clicking the stick.
Damn, his shoulder still hurts like hell.
Let's find the herbs.
You know it'll tell me when it's gonna rain.
They have a trailer saying 25, but we'll see. Yeah. Okay, I need chamomile. I believe sage and chamomile. Did she say sage?
Purple flower, sage. There we go.
You know, I'll grab some more. One thing I love about this game, I'm assuming it's the same in this one, is if you go to, where's my player? Like my levels and stuff. Oh, here it is. All these stats and skills get leveled up. Like, there's so many of them, and they impact so much. And that's from skills like drinking, Houndmaster, combat. I like how Henry... This is some good continuity. This is Kingdom Come 2. And he was a lot more powerful. Had that fall. His stuff gets reduced. Got combos, various buffs. Reputation with whoever all these people are. Stats. But I like all the different skills you can level up. And within those skills, when you level them up, like you can unlock different abilities. Wait, is this Cam? That looks like Cam Meal.
That's it. Chamomile. Right, I've got all the herbs I need. So back to
I know
on the double. The sooner hands get
this one just came out today. The first one, although a little dated, came out in 2018, and you can usually get it for like, it's often on sale for like $10. But we'll have a horse at some point, I'm sure. I don't know what happened to Pebbles. I hope Pebbles is alright.
What's that dog making such a fuss about? Could something have happened at Bajena's? I should have some weapon at hand, in case there's any foul play.
Oh, I didn't even equip it yet. Okay, so it's a little bit different. You put it in a slot here.
For those renegades who've been pillaging around the domain. They slaughtered some knight and his company yesterday. Hey, what are you doing walking around with a weapon?
Jesus!
You no chance against me!
Hey!
Oh shit, I'm using the old blocking. It might be a slaughter. Oh shit.
That was something! Show your stuff!
Oh, fuck. Axe next to me, okay. Oh, Skyrim sequel. Isn't that supposed to be coming out soon?
Such a fuss about. Could something have happened at Bajena's?
Can I sneak? I'm good now, though. I was using the old blocking from the... It was LB versus L trigger in the old one.
Some knight and his company yesterday down by the pond. Two of them fled and they must... Hey! Be quick, boy! What are you... You're in for an arse kicking, get out you here. Piece of shit!
Gotta get that perfect block. Well, we repelled him. Hey, can I compare it against my... what do I want to take here? I don't know if any of that stuff's any better or not. You know, I'll take it because I'll probably need to sell it. What Starfield was out? It went into full production? Okay. You mentioned something about an axe. Was there an axe over here? I mean, he had a sword too. But one thing that I noticed was a little different. Before, the weapons were in the inventory. Maybe I missed it and it was. Well, he just ran off. Skyrim Grandpa gets scanned and recorded for lines to be in. That's cool, Gazing. I wasn't aware of that.
Did they hurt you?
No. But I think they would have if you hadn't come along.
Who do you think they were?
I don't know how much you heard. They came here saying they was from Lord von Burgo, and they was looking for two bandits that ambushed some knight yesterday. But for sure, they wasn't
Just
von
two
Burgo's
bandits
people.
that did that. That's
they
it.
They didn't even have his Waffenrocks. But they sure sounded keen to find you fellas.
Maybe they were from that band that followed us yesterday.
Look here. I almost got slaughtered twice in one day on account of you two. God be praised that my Pavlena wasn't here. Heaven knows what they'd have done to her. So, I'd like to know why all this is happening. Your friend was talking in a delirium in the night, saying you was knights. But if you two are knights, then I'm the Queen of Sheba.
Maybe you are.
Well, I must bow to your ladyship. Sir Hans is the young lord of Leiper and Perkstein.
Blood Reyna.
I'm Henry of Skalitz, son of Sir Radzig Kobyla.
Member for 36 months, man. It's been a long
we were
time.
heading to Trotsky to deliver a message from Sir Hannes of
Appreciate you,
Leiper
man.
and Margrave Jobst to Lord von Berghoff. But we were ambushed by bandits yesterday down by the pond. And you already know the rest. And as God is my witness, we're no bandits. I swear to you, I'm thankful to you for saving us.
Henry's a good lad.
And I'm sorry it caused you trouble.
Well, you sound sincere, so I'll take your word for it. I hope I won't live to regret it.
You won't. I promise you.
Promises are made to be broken, but thank you for dealing with them. Except I have another corpse in my yard.
Don't worry. I reckon I've still got a bit of strength left.
Gonna make my own little graveyard there for
I
her.
ought to be able to manage it before evening.
I'd be eternally grateful to you. But be careful while you're at it. You don't want to open that wound or strain yourself.
What about Sir Hans? How's he doing?
He's holding up, I'd say. I treated his wounds and I'll change his bandages shortly. But what he needs most now is that remedy. Have you got anything for it?
Here. Chamomile and sage, like you said.
Excellent. Now to brew the potion from them. I gave you two the last of my supply during the night. But fresh is best anyways. It's a shame my daughter Pavlena ain't
with
back
everyone.
yet. She'd get it done in a
Wait till you
jiffy.
see alchemy,
But
if that's what
we'll
we're doing
just
next
have to
Isaiah.
manage
It's
without
wild. It's the
But
best
you
crafting
can
system
do
I've
it
ever
too.
seen.
It ain't nothing hard. My eyes are so bad, it'd take me all day. But at least I can tell you how to go about it.
All right, I'll try. Well, I've been at the alchemist bench a few times, but it's been quite a while.
That's grand. More than I was hoping for. And not to worry, it'll all come back to you.
Oh, it's
I
easy.
have a book here with the recipe.
But it's neat.
But it'll be better if I tell you. I know it by heart.
I can read as well as any man, if that's what you mean.
My word. Maybe you really are a noble son.
I'll take the book just in case, but if you give me some advice, I'd be grateful.
Of course. Everything we need is in the hut. Let's get to it.
Okay. So where's her... Oh, it's outside, that's why. We'll brew the potion first. So yeah, this is the alchemy bench. You get your recipe. This is so
First, go
friggin'
to
neat.
the recipe book. Now find the recipe for chamomile decoction, and remember what you
Okay.
have to do.
We
Then
need-
get back to the bench, and we'll start.
Okay, we need wine as our base. So the way crafting or alchemy works in this, you have a base of like wine, oil, water. We're gonna add 2 handfuls of chamomile and boil it for 1 turn. We're gonna grind the sage and put it in the cauldron. Okay. But what we're gonna do first, though, is grind that sage.
All right. First, you have to pour
Oh,
the
okay.
right base into the cauldron. Choose the right pitcher from the shelf on the left, according to the recipe.
There's wine.
So, what did you pour in there?
Wine, of course. Like it says in the book.
Glad to hear it. Now try moving the cauldron over the flame, so you know how it looks when it starts boiling a bit.
Okay. Press A. Oh, yeah, okay.
Hear that bubbling? It's boiling. Remember that well. For most potions, you just have to simmer the herbs for a bit. But sometimes you need to get it good and hot. So you have to get the fire blazing under the cauldron using the bellows. Try fanning it with the bellows to get it boiling. It's boiling.
It is boiling.
To keep it going, you mustn't stop with the bellows. If you want to cool it down quick, take it off the flames. Try it. Move the cauldron up. Good. Now we'll start with the brewing. Get all the herbs that you need ready. The ones you picked. Put them there on the shelf, so you've got them at hand. All right, let's get to it. First, throw 2 handfuls of chamomile into the cauldron.
I feel like I should have ground the other ones earlier, but throw it in. It's very similar to the first one.
Flame, turn the sand glass so you know how long you're brewing it. It's got to be exact. Every grain of sand counts. See? When the sand has flowed out, that's 1 turn. That's how long you have to boil the chamomile. Move the cauldron to the fire and wait until it starts bubbling. Then turn the sand glass. As soon as the sand runs out, take the cauldron off the fire again. Ain't that enough? Take the cauldron off the flames. All right. Now, take 1 handful of sage, grind it with a mortar and pestle.
See how insane this
drop
is?
It in the cauldron. Have you ground it? Good. Now, drop it in the cauldron. You don't have to boil it anymore. All you have to do now is decant it. Get a phial and pour it in.
Decanting or distilling. That's take the phial and retort.
Done. Now, let's see what you've brewed.
Here it is.
Oh yeah, 100%
well,
Isaiah.
Now, judging by the smell, I'd say you brewed it perfectly. Thanks for your help, Henry.
Happy to help.
The first one was a
This should help Hans
Kickstarter.
get
I do
better.
remember that.
I'll take care of it now.
All right. Is there anything else I can do to help?
Well, if you feel up to it, I'd be right grateful to you if you was to rid me of that
Yeah,
damn
we'll get rid of the corpse.
what's lying there the whole time.
Sure. I'll do the best I can.
When you're done with that, go get some sleep. You won't miss anything, and you need the rest after everything that happened.
But I love the alchemy. Oh, I did in the first game. You are tired, get rid of fatigue. Okay, how much? You know, I'm okay right now. Let's get rid of that corpse in our yard. I should have just let them run. Hold on. Start of DLC time. Oh yeah, because I got a DLC quest with this, I think. Okay, we're going the right way. Aye. Yeah, and there gets to be some heavier recipes, like boil this for 2 turns, and... Hello, Warthog. I'm glad he doesn't gore me, but I guess there are wolves in this. There wasn't wolves in the first one. Grave number 2.
Ah, fuck. Ah, this damn shoulder. Oof.
The one thing you loved about Sinking Cities, you had to use maths and do research with almost no help. Nice. Yeah, this lets you solve things in so many different ways. Can I pick those mushrooms? Doing this levels up your herbalism as well. Like, I think an example where I was taking a look at earlier, each of these... Oh, it doesn't let you see them yet. So, I know in the other one... These will expand with different, like, perks you could redeem. Let's get ourselves cleaned up there. Have a little snooze. I think one of those is comfortability of the bed, nutrition, health, hunger, I think. Oh yeah, I definitely notice mushrooms when I see them. We used to go mushroom picking when I was in high school for those other types of mushrooms.
A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer.
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had it like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently.
Where's my fucking sword?
And I found it. Everything I take now will be mine, and I plan to take everything.
Rotted hell!
Oh.
All the ones I picked were.
Why would I miss one sword?
Because
right around the cow patties.
Forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
Because they grow around here.
Stronger dog fucks the bitches, and war is a nasty business.
Gosh, I couldn't imagine doing that again.
Where's my fucking sword?
You know what? I think I'll keep it. As a memento.
This isn't over.
That was like pretty much the ending
I'll
of Kingdom
find
Come.
you.
Deliverance 2. Or 1, rather.
Don't disappoint me.
Or pretty close to it, anyway.
Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise.
Oh yeah, we cleaned them, we boiled them down in whiskey, put them in the freezer to get cold, and then did them in shots.
Hallelujah.
What a time.
I thought you'd never wake. Were you having a nightmare?
Bad dreams. You must be Pavlena, right?
That's right. I came in the evening while you were asleep. Ma told me what happened to you. Then I helped Ma take care of your friend that... night?
Hans?
Night? Question mark.
He's alive. How is he?
Have no fear. He's alive, all right. Maybe too alive. Ma knows what she's doing, and that's the truth. I reckon she could bring the dead back to life. She said she dosed you with the strongest remedies she knows.
Always had to buy him, I get ya.
Looks like they did the trick. On that other fella for sure. Since he came to this morning, he hasn't stopped talking.
Yeah, that sounds like him, all right.
And what about you? How do you feel?
Definitely better than yesterday. Thanks.
That's good. Ma will be glad. But I heard you yelling in your sleep and went to check on you. Bad dreams?
I dreamt of Istvan Toth.
This lady's like, who the hell is this
murderous
Toth?
Warson who stole my sword? The last memento I had of my father.
She's like, why are you trauma dumping on me?
Get that sword back and avenge my parents.
Nice, not too expensive.
That oath must be
Yeah, you can buy them here
Even
pretty easy.
Torments you in your sleep.
I haven't gone near
Dreams
them in a long
shouldn't
time.
be taken lightly. They can have real meaning, however hard they are to understand. What strikes you as the most important part of your dream?
I dreamt of terrible things. Flames, violence, war. And then the glittering silver and scallops turned into the surface of a lake. And from the lake emerged a naked, supernaturally beautiful girl. She took me into her arms and carried me away from everything to her own island. And there, she saved my life.
Well,
Hey,
now,
Blackout. Don't know
that
yet.
probably means you're lonely and seeking
Interview went
company.
good.
Fortunately,
They.
join ours.
She has to take it back to the hiring manager. Like it was just the
Breakfast
first
is on
one.
the table.
It sounded
I've got something
positive,
else
so
for you
hopefully
too.
I should hear something
Come
in the next
along,
day or
and
two.
we must save Ma from the clutches of his lordship.
If I just call it defragging the hard drive. Okay, increasing Henry's level. That's what I was talking about. Whoa, what did I just do? Okay, these are the different outfits. I want to find information on each of these, though, like... Oh, skill info, there we go. Yeah, I'm hoping so, man! Okay, we got Charming Man. Okay, these are like dual things. I always said to do a good deed every day. You carry that mother's wisdom. Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll learn that one.
A bit longer without food, and I'll really start to be grumpy.
Hey, I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm getting kind of a... Although I appreciate being able to spend 100 hours in this, I would like to work. I mean, I had the same job for 13 years, and, you know, since then I had, like, 2 other jobs. And laid off for both of them.
Finally up. Henry!
So
come
I'm looking
and join
forward
us.
to jumping back in. Lean YouTube, got 800 new subs. Yeah, oh, nice, man. I'm happy, dude. You did an ad and got 800 new subs from it. That's great. Oh, yeah, like,
morning,
YouTube's
Henry.
always going to be, like, a part-time thing for me.
No
Unless
idea
something
how
crazy
glad I am to
changes.
see you.
It's decent
Come join our
part-time.
banquets in the midst of these
To
exquisite
live comfortably
woods.
from it, I need to make about 10
glad
times.
to see you,
Sorry, more than
too.
that. Like, 20 times the
See,
amount that
you're
I
in a
usually
surprisingly
make it
good
from it.
mood for someone who was at death's door yesterday.
All the more cause for merrymaking. Even this
I-
water
yeah.
tastes like the finest wine.
Of course. I did bring it all the way from the spring.
And for that, I am in your debt, fair maid. And I'm grateful to you too, Henry. Bajena told me what happened here.
I just, you know, gotta find my place,
That's
man.
the
Gotta find my
third
place.
time you've saved my life. I suppose I'll have to give you some estate or something.
The third time. What in God's name happened the first 2 times?
Now,
But hanging out with
Henry,
you folks
don't
streaming
make her
definitely, you know,
Tell this good
is an
maiden
important
of your
part of, like,
heroic deeds.
my life right now. No, Henry, don't beg, tell.
Once, when we were out hunting, Hans was taken captive by humans. But with a bit of luck, I managed to rescue him.
Humans?
You haven't come across them? They're savages from the Hungarian lands. The core of Sigismund's army.
This is
Who knows
all
what
supposed to
heathen
be
gods they
reasonably
pray to?
historically
They
accurate.
hold nothing sacred. They pillage, rape.
Oh yeah,
and
only
murder.
PvP cast.
They raised my home.
Yeah, I did a lot of data mining and stuff, and
slaughtered
you know
everyone.
that's
I
moved
told
into
you
doing
about
some
them,
pretty
though.
heavy
The
investigations
fellas
into
in the
some
tavern in
pretty
Jello.
wild people, which
The
I've
same
enjoyed
with
doing
some
those lately.
foreigners like
It's a
that
lot of
camping
research.
in the rocks down by the pond.
What?
It's just what I heard.
Whoa, that's all we need. I hope they don't turn up here. What could us two do alone against them?
What could they want from us? But if they did come here to rob us, I'd shoot enough arrows into them to make them think twice.
Atta girl.
The thing I want to know is, how did it end up with young Sir Hans?
Well, as I said, they took him captive. I rescued him.
Why the modesty? You got them. Maybe a stroke of luck, but as we know, al dentes.
Fortuna juvat.
See now, you've finally learned it.
What?
Ah, it's just this kind of motto of ours. Fortune favors the bold.
Maybe they're really
Wasn't
telling
it
the
brave?
truth about who they are. Who but a lord or a priest could know Latin? And priests they ain't. I can tell.
And as I recall, you already got a pony from Uncle Hanosh.
In the
as a
first
reward
one,
for
there was
saving
a
me.
mission.
Your pebbles.
Oh, I
I'll
love
save
pebbles.
myself a few groschen.
Ah, but you never gave me anything.
In the first
for
one, there's a
Talmud.
mission with a priest, which is like the Lenny mission in Red
What
Dead
was that
2,
about,
in
then?
my opinion. Like, you party with a priest, and it's crazy. And the priest in this time did party. They drank. There's a monastery piece where you play a monk pretty much in. Get though, man, you work full-time trying to build stuff up for yourself? It's tough, and yeah, it can be. So, set realistic expectations. Always look for improvement. I have a lofty kind of goal to myself where I'd like to hit 10,000 subs by the end of the year. I got a couple videos brewing, and just kind of keep trying to find that place where your passion and success with YouTube meet. Can be challenging because it's like one part marketing, one part, making a good video. And when I say marketing, from the thumbnail to making sure people continue to watch it after a few minutes.
The foe took the castle by subterfuge, and we planned a counterattack.
Under the cloak of darkness, we scaled the mighty walls of Talmberg Castle to get inside and open the portcullis to our brothers in arms who were poised and ready to attack.
And we almost succeeded. Only
exactly,
along the
Blacko,
way, Sir
exactly.
Hans here took an arrow to his noble seat.
See?
That's what I'm hoping. I got some videos brewing. Gonna continue popping some out. We'll see what's up. If I do, I do. If I don't, I don't.
Backside it was.
If I don't, I'll get it eventually.
Well,
Probably
that's
like
no
next
joke
year.
either. It's not easy to run with an arrow stuck in your arse. If I hadn't carried him...
I admit it, you saved my arse.
Well, now, you two have been through a thing or two. As far as I can tell, it really was his backside and not his thigh. I examined Hans and saw the scar for myself. But I reckon you paid off part of your debt the other day, sir.
True enough. Hey, how did you manage to get the best of that cutthroat the other day?
Yeah, I would like to
You
see
called
that
me
battle
here.
after the
To be
spear.
honest, by a stroke of luck. We were fighting outside, but that fucker got a hold of his falchion and let me have it in the guts. I thought I was done for, but I groped around and found a pail and whacked him with it with the last of my strength. And luckily, I hit him a nice crack right on the noggin. Can't remember.
That's
anything
awesome,
after
man.
that.
500 consistently for the
Well
last
worth.
few weeks.
Fortune
That's
really
wicked.
does favour you. You chose your motto well.
Once we get back to Ratai, I'll have it inscribed on my shield.
Do tell. What else did the two of you encounter?
Quite a lot of things, but I'm afraid we don't have much time for storytelling right now. We came here on an important mission, and we cannot afford to dally any longer. We have to get to Trotsky as soon as we can. How far is it from here?
I wonder if any of my guys survived.
Once you climb the hill above Geleoth, you'll see the castle.
All right. I think we should get on our way as soon as possible.
I'll prepare a bit of food for you. For your journey.
Yeah, the analytics and stuff, just want to make stuff, and that's
I don't know how to thank you for all
the most the best way to
but I
do
do.
it. Like,
Once we've settled our
I won't
business
say it's the
before
like I don't know if it's the
Burgos,
best
I
way
shall
to
reward you as
always
befits
grow, but
a knight. You have my word of honor.
Now you've
whatever
got me
the best
curious.
is for the person
never got
doing
a
it. If that's the
knight's
best
word
thing for you
before.
and you
For a
enjoy it,
start, you
and
can
it gets
leave me
you
that
the
spade.
growth that you want,
We
and it's
can't
doing what you
manage
want.
without it.
That is
Yes,
the best
of
thing to
course.
do.
And thanks for everything you've done, Bajana.
I have something for you, Henry. Ma had trouble because of you, but I know you didn't do it on purpose, and you protected her when she needed it. I want to
But
thank
yeah,
you
the
for
funnest
that.
thing and the
Take this potion.
I would say the
It will
less
help when
stressful
you're
thing
in
to do is
danger,
like
or don't know which way
make
to
content
turn.
that you want to make.
Have a little sip each
Where
time.
so many people are
and
just
you'll
making
save you a lot
content
of
for the
trouble.
algorithm.
You'll see. It's not all that hard to brew. With a bit of practice, you could manage it yourself.
Yeah, everyone has some
Pavlova.
superpowers. Everyone has some
This'll come in
superpowers.
handy.
No doubt. But we'd better get going now.
Hans is right. We're very glad we met you.
Like the
And
kind
we're
of thing I like to
obliged
lean
you for your
into is
help
kind
and
of explaining
hospitality.
complex
God
things
bless
and
you.
making them easy
And
to understand.
you too, sirs.
And that's worked well with
As
videos
Henry
like
says,
money glitch
may
videos.
God
Like I have
bless
money
you
glitch
for your
videos
generosity
that
and
have over 200,000 views. I have a whole bunch that I've made on listed because
gratitude of the house
once
of
the
Light
glitches
for all
got
time.
updated and stuff, I did something stupid that cost me money, but it felt like the right thing to
feeling a
do at
bit
the time,
peckish.
which was on list a whole bunch of them. But yeah, some of them have. Well, I have some out there that still have 200,000 views that make a 200,000 view video at about 3.5 minutes. Look at that chicken glitching out.
Sorry for coming late,
got me like $700 over a period of time, which is cool. I was definitely down for that. Okay. I'm still not clear on if I go to, because you have two places you can see the map. Okay, talk to Cap on.
Bit longer without food, and I'll really start to be grumpy.
Then you shouldn't sell.
Let's have another little bite to eat before we take off. You believe you're on your own production studio and making all sorts of content? Yeah. And it's like, you know, I've done a big investigation into like Mark Kern and Grums, and you know those have done good, not to that scope by any means, but a lot of growth in subscribers and, you know, new people to the channel. Exactly. Like on a monthly basis, I'm probably getting in between like, you know, 100 and 200 Canadian from all videos and such. Pays for my car insurance.
Nothing against the
Not like anywhere I have to
hospitality of
drive
the
right now,
womenfolk here, but I want to get to Trotsky Castle right away.
I get to hang out with cool people.
What about Mutt? He's bound to be looking for us.
Yeah.
We can't just abandon him.
Henry, I like your dog, but that's not our priority right now.
It would be
You
my
saved my
priority.
skin.
That
So
chicken
did
in the
I.
background.
First Trotsky, von Bergov and the mission, then we can look for your dog.
All right. But the moment things are sorted out, I'll go looking for him.
I'd expect no less of you.
What about the rest of our company? Could someone
She's
else
not
have
concerned
gone away?
about that chicken
You
at
saw
all.
for yourself. They didn't stand a chance. But you're right, we shouldn't just leave it at that. As soon as we get to Trotsky, I'll make sure they get a proper Christian burial and their souls find peace.
And when we get back to Ratai, we'll have a mass served for them.
You're right. They were damned good lads. I'd known oats
Oh,
since
KFC would be
childhood.
good.
Damn it.
Hold on a bit.
My wife made some
Before
fried
we hit
chicken
the road,
the other night.
there's
That was so
something you
good.
should know. I have a hunch that one of that band that ambushed us at the pond.
That, you know, I thought about that same goal before,
is found
Isaiah.
tough.
Tough?
I'd be so happy if I could make turn
yanking
that
my
into 1,000
pizzle?
a month. I think
He's
the
long
most I've
since
got
over the hills
when I'm
and
doing a bunch of
far
cyberpunk videos is about, you know, 500 in 1 month and like 400 in 1 month. Yeah, paying rent with a side hustle would be awesome.
I tell you, I saw him there.
Of course, Henry. I know you have accounts to settle with him, but that's
If you just get
nonsense.
real good at lying to
Toff is
people,
in Sigismund's service, and is
it's not that
harassing his
hard.
owners. And Otto von Bergov is one of Sigismund's allies. So Toff
Yellow
can't be going to
journalism.
attack
That's
him.
the way to
He
make
was
money on
dark.
YouTube.
God knows what you saw.
I saw him, the bastard.
It's not the
and I'll
only
get
way,
him.
don't get me wrong,
Yes.
but it's a way
I'll
that
surely get him
if
one
someone
day. I
has,
promise you.
you know,
And your sword too.
can splice together
But I
a
don't think either of
story
them are
that
around
appeals to
you. But I see you
someone's
haven't
rage,
wasted any
that's very
time and found
clickbaity,
yourself a
that's
weapon to
fake,
replace that sword.
you can do
That's
well.
good. You never know when you might need it around here. Come on, let's get going. Your mind will turn to better things along the way.
But I don't have it in me. What happens is, like, a lot of these people that are doing, like, yellow journalism, it just, you know, it's so rooted in, like, such bullshit in a lot of cases, and then it's taken as fact. I just couldn't be that comfortable with lying. I'd have to really prep myself. I'd have to, like, lie in the mirror a whole bunch of times. Yeah, it's real scummy. Oh, we're getting an intro! Sorry, I got too excited. They have to know and feel like shit. Probably. But I think the money for them probably takes away that feeling pretty quick. Yeah, 100%, man. You gotta kind of keep it real to yourself, because if you don't have that, what else do you got? That said, you know, if you look at like high earners, like people that there's some people that are making like thousands of dollars on live streams just to talk bullshit, or you know, massive ad revenue. You had a highlighted employee who gets a job at the company. I agree, Blackout. I think, you know, it's bordering in the year 2025 witch hunting, in my opinion. Like Concord was a really good example. Like I saw a video out there targeting one employee for Concord. Concord had, I want to say, close to 300 people on it. I can't quite remember. But targeting, I would say a lower level employee, but someone who had no direct reports. They weren't a director. And, you know, I know you have to understand, like, their specific organizational chart, but they had a lot less influence than some YouTubers are putting on there. And they're like, yeah, we're going to follow this person wherever they're working. They ruined Concord. And I talked to, it ended up being 4 people that worked at Firewalk Studios. One reached out to me proactively and said, hey, you know, this person's getting this heat, when the real story's a lot crazier. And it had nothing to do with this person. Music's a bit loud. Is that Bud? No, I'll turn it down here in a sec. Is there a witch hunting event in the game? No, hold on 1 second. I'll turn it down here. Just talking about witch hunting in general around those Concord employees. There we go. That should be a little better. And how you doing, Vincent?
Oh, I hope they've got a good physician at this castle. Or at least a barber. I mean, that old crone got me on my feet. But I don't believe much in herbal remedies. You can't beat an educated man of medicine.
And I can't wait to sleep in a proper bed.
And some wine.
Oh, yeah. Well, it only sucks to be on that team if you're probably a minority or, you know, someone that these guys want to target. They're not targeting, you know, they either didn't ask the right questions or something, because there's big problems with Firewalk Studios. That person they were mentioning, at least from the 4 people I talked to, had nothing to do with it. And some of the accusations, I would say, like, one of the accusations is this person that was named Prof Brown. They changed their name to Prof, not Professor, nothing like that. Someone said that everyone was forced to call them Prof Brown. I talked to 4 people, or Professor rather. I talked to 4 people. No one was forced to call them Professor Brown. But yeah, it sucks to get. Let people live. They already failed. And, you know, people learn from shit. Do you think that if you're like a senior artist or senior something, or just a regular developer, and you worked on the biggest failure of all time, you're not going to learn something? Absolutely. These people, a lot of these folks are actually, oh.
Fucking shit! You fucking cunts! You know who I am? No, we fucking don't!
I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, heir to Ratai.
Honestly, yeah. There was directors. There was one that was not qualified at all to be in the role, who had a huge swath of influence.
So get your stinking, ragged asses out of here on the double. The pair of you!
And they thought that they should have said more. Like, do you think they don't have regrets, right? Like, when your boss does something stupid, you sometimes are like, oh, you know, should I have done something different, said something to them?
I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. Envoy.
I heard. Nevertheless, I doubt Sir Hanush would send 2 vagabonds covered in excrement as emissaries. Apart from which, Sir Hans Capon is dead. We found his body by the pond. His company was ambushed by outlaws and they were slaughtered to the last man.
Yes, yes, they ambushed us, but we managed to get away.
Sir, we met your Captain Thomas on our way. He can testify to who we are. He saw our message and its seal.
How terribly unfortunate you are. The captain's company was also ambushed by outlaws. The captain barely escaped with his life and has been delirious for 3 days. And even if he did confirm your story, I am under strict orders to admit no strangers to the castle.
Sir, there's a horseman approaching, in King Sigismund's colours.
Ah, now that's what a messenger looks like. Count yourselves lucky that I don't have time to waste on you. Be gone!
Getting in, whether you like it or not.
Get your shitty hands off me!
No, wait. Wait, one moment!
They're not being very receptive to Henry. They are targeting those with actual power so they get them on their side. Look at how they praise anyone that supports, who supports the anyone who support in game development. Yeah. Oh yeah, they eat it up no matter what they say.
So now what?
There's only one thing we can do.
What is that?
Have you two got any groschen?
What do you take me for, wench?
For someone who stinks like a badger.
Look, we've had a tough couple of days, so we'd like a bit of peace and quiet, a beer, and a bite to eat.
Unless you want to share a bowl of gruel, you're going to need more coin than this.
Just bring the best you have, and we'll settle later.
As the gentleman wishes.
Oh, Hans isn't liking this.
No, she's not far off. We look like a couple of beggars, and we stink even worse.
Y'all need to go to the bathhouse.
What the fuck was all that at the gate? You try to talk to them and get shit poured on your head.
Different lands, different customs.
God's holy britches.
I expect they've had trouble with beggars at the castle, so they act without thinking.
Oh, really? I'd never have figured that out. I'd rather hear some cunning plan how to get out of this shit. Huh?
It would have been rough.
The first thing we have to do is get ourselves into decent shape. Have a good scrub, get some better clothes. Then they might believe we're actually messengers.
That's all very well, except we can't even pay our bill here. Never mind a visit to the baths and the tailor.
So we'll earn some.
Earn?
I'm not afraid of work. And we're gonna need every groschen we can get.
And how long will it take for you to earn a few groschen? And where will you find a decent tailor? Before we get ourselves sorted out, Sigismund will be sitting on the throne in Prague.
So what do you suggest? Going back to Ratai?
To Ratai? You just don't get it, do you? We can't go crawling back like this. We'd be a laughing stock.
A laughing stock?
I mean, we did get ambushed.
By a gang of bandits?
Yes, and how come they got away with it? Because we camped at that fucking pond. We've got no message, no coin, nothing but our ragged arses.
Chin up. We'll sort it out somehow, and everything will be fine again.
Nothing will be fine, my friend. I'll tell you 4 reasons why.
Oh.
Oates, Tankard, Conrad, and Nicholas. Instead of sitting here with us, having a chat and a laugh, they're just food for crows in some godforsaken hole.
We'll go back and bury them as soon as we can.
Yeah, as soon as possible. They were good Christians, even though it didn't always seem that way.
We'll keep the promise we made at Pagenis. The best way to honor their memory is to finish our mission. We'll get inside the castle. You'll see. We'll avenge our lads and go back to Rattay with our heads held high. I promise you that.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Food! About bloody time.
Here we are. Gentlemen.
What is this stuff?
Hey, there's meat in that. And there's more than you gave me coin for. When you're finished, report for work.
Oh, we got a job.
Cheers. What is it? It's that woman from the pond. Or the one you gave us away for?
I bear that witch. Wench!
What I tell you? What are you waiting for? She can vouch for who we are. Go to her.
Henry, let's see the Riz.
God be with you. A full pitcher of wine, please.
My word, that's a picture and a half. I ain't seen you here before. Who sent you? Not them nomad vagabonds, I hope.
Don't worry. I've come from the castle. I'm Catherine, and I've got the lovely job of keeping the soldiers' throats wet.
Ah, that's another matter then. Oh my. Ugh. Can you smell that too?
Oof. It stinks like something died here.
You're the one from that pond.
Jesus, fella. That's a bit much.
Hey, youngster, if you want to go around mixing with my guests here, go and wash the stench off yourself at the trough first. Stinking up my establishment. I heard some talk about your captain.
Oh?
Let's get washed at the trough. There we go, a little nicer.
Him and his men were attacked by bandits. Most of them are dead.
Jesus Christ!
Lord von Berghoff is beside himself and won't allow his soldiers out the castle.
Aha! So that's why they sent you for the wine.
Okay.
Wait a more then.
But the stuff's
I'll be right.
undrinkable. Leave it out. Once you got through the first one, you knock it back like it's natural.
Ma'am?
Sorry to bother you, but I've seen you before.
Oh, eh? I don't remember. Hold on. Are you the boy that cleans the pit under the castle shitting hole?
Oh my god.
We saw each other by that pond.
What pond? I haven't been at any pond.
We saved you. Me and my lord there. You and some other women were attacked by bandits. You must remember that.
I have no idea what you're on about. I work at the castle, and I wasn't at any pond.
And I have no idea why you're trying to deny it. I saw you with my own eyes. You were washing laundry there with some other girls.
Well, I reckon you weren't looking too much at faces, eh?
Ooh.
Clear off, you lecher.
Oof.
Here's your wine. Is this vagabond bothering you?
I can handle the likes of him myself. Thanks for the wine. Bye.
Please, I don't know what's up with you, but I know you were there. I need your help. You owe me that much. But we need to get to von Berghoff, and you're the only one who can confirm who we are.
That must be the messenger leaving.
You can't get into the castle. And even if you could, that was the king's messenger. Von Berghoff is getting ready to ride out.
Shit.
If you want to speak to him, the best place would be Samin's wedding. He'll be there. For sure.
No, wait.
And don't ever lay your hands on me again!
What are are you gaping at? You've nothing better to do.
Well, we gotta make some money.
Why are you standing here like a pillar of salt? Are you ready?
Always ready.
Glad to hear it. You pair ordered a lot more than you paid for, so you work your debt off, like I said.
All right.
Over there by the gate, there's a cart with sacks of flour from the mill. My old man was meant to take them into the house. But as soon as the second door in there leads to the pantry, you have to lay each sack on the tracks so they don't touch the damp floor and go mold. If you just chuck it on the floor and the two men can finish the work in a jiff.
All right, we'll do it. For sure, it's less daunting work than fighting bandits in the woods.
Aye, it's terrible about them bandits. We never had nothing like that here before. Like it or not, you can't pay what you owe me, so I'm putting you to work. Is that clear?
All right, we'll do it.
Sure, thugs come after me if I don't. That's what happened in the first one. That you when you owed money to someone.
Where are you actually from, if you don't mind me asking?
Skalitz.
Never heard of it. I ain't been further than the back off me whole life, but I know this place inside and out.
I heard some talk about some wedding being planned here.
Aye.
Nobody's talking about nothing else. Young Lord Samin is marrying Agnes, the daughter of Thrush, our Truskovitz bailiff. And it's going to be a grand affair. When rich folks get married, that's a feast that's a lot different from when some tanner gets itched to a bat-house wench.
Who is this Samin?
Can't you tell by the name? The Lord of Samin.
Oh, okay.
Fort in the village belonged to him. Old Jan Samin is the head of the family. And his son's called Olda. And it's him who's getting itched. There used to be a rich family. Their glory's faded a bit, but they still have some clout.
Could I get to the wedding somehow?
I don't know about that, lad. It's for invited guests only.
Where's the wedding?
That's Samin, of course. I expect old Sir
Okay.
Jan and our babe
So we gotta try to get into a wedding.
to each other and showing off their wealth.
Will Lord Bonberg?
How should I know what his lordship?
He's gonna be.
What's that?
Oh, nothing.
If you want to find out more, there's a couple of invited guests having an ale over there. Young Svatja there. He's the bride's brother. He can be a bit of a pain, but he's a good lad at heart.
I'll go and discuss it with my friend then.
And
I'm hoping so, little wedding crashing.
Aye, coming right up.
How are you?
Could be bad.
Good day.
Good day.
Time again.
Greetings to you.
Millers.
Likewise, lad.
I haven't seen you here before. Where are you from?
We're messengers from Ratai, here to deliver a letter to Lord Bonbergov in the name of Sir Radzik Cobbler of Dvoritz and Sir Hanish of Lipa.
Hear that, Crazel? A messenger, he says. Looks more like a scarecrow to me.
He's a lame liar, all right.
I'm a lame liar.
Spin a good yarn. You can't deny him that.
I'm not lying. We're messengers. But everything got out of hand somehow.
Well, whether you're lying or not, no one will believe a word you say in them rags. What do they call you, lad?
Henry of Skalitz.
Fancy yourself a noble, it
Henry of
seems.
Skalitz.
So, Henry, what was it you were after?
Since you've joined us.
I'm looking for work.
And what can you do?
I can do a lot of things. But mainly, I'm a blacksmith.
I know blacksmithing's a part of this game,
A blacksmith,
where it wasn't in the
you say?
first one.
That makes two of us. And my apprentices have just vanished along with my goods, the bastards. When I'm swamped with work, let's shake on it.
Why work in the smithy when you can work in my mill? The job's cleaner and less grueling.
Oi, I asked him first.
own pa was a blacksmith, so I spent my whole childhood at the forge. I know how to handle a hammer and bellows.
Bugger me, that's a lot more than the last lot I had. Whenever you're passing by that way,
okay,
come to my forge in Takov and ask for Radovan. That's me.
I heard there's going to be a big wedding in these parts. What do you know about it?
That's right. A big affair in Samin.
Everyone wants to go.
And anyone who's not invited is trying to worm their way in somehow.
That's what I'm trying to do.
I couldn't give a toss.
Because you weren't invited, eh?
Of course I was invited. But what do I care about young Samin and the bailiff's lass? We're all just playthings in God's hands. One day, our earthly bonds will vanish in time, like smoke.
Trying to sound clever again, are you, Crazel?
All I'm saying is that these petty affairs of men leave me cold.
Sod that. It's gonna be big. Even Lord von Burgo himself is gonna be at the wedding. And he hardly ever shows his face in public.
So, how can I get to the wedding?
The best thing would be to find a job that we need.
Hey.
Aye. There's always lots of hands needed at a wedding. As the hours pass and the guests raise their goblets, they'll lower their guard.
Bugger it. Cut the mysterious horse shit. You'll scare the lad. Look, if I'm satisfied with you in the smithy, I can guarantee you'll be at the wedding.
Or, if you came to help me at the mill, I'll get you there as well.
Keep your nose out, Crazel. The lad wants to work for me. It's his family trade, so don't try to mess with his head.
Well, maybe he'll change his mind.
Okay.
About that job, I look forward to see.
I've got...
Wait. Out with the truth. You ain't no messengers.
We really are. We didn't look like this when we left Ratai. We set up camp down by the pond. And in the evening, we were attacked by bandits. They slaughtered our men. It was only through luck that we saved our skins. We lost everything. Even the letter. So they wouldn't let us into the castle.
Can't say I'm surprised. I'd send you packing myself. But it's true, there's bandits marauding in these parts. They're getting bolder and bolder. Even attacked a patrol from the castle recently.
Aye, these are evil times. Nothing never happened.
This guy's voice sounds out of place, though.
Farewell then, Henry.
Farewell.
Oh, I feel a bit sick.
Okay, speech. What do we got here? Okay. Oh, I have some of these too. Okay, deft hands. Go with that. Strength. You have a lower strength than the. You know, we'll go for this hard-working lad one for now.
I talked to that woman from the pond.
So I noticed, and you took your time coming back to me. It didn't look like she was too pleased to see you, though.
The main thing is, she denied ever being at the pond.
It's definitely her, though. You don't forget a figure like hers.
I got the feeling she didn't want to talk about it for some reason. I did get something out of her, though.
What?
What is it?
Keep me in suspense.
Von Burgo
We know
is
that.
about to leave the castle.
Sacra! If he pledges to Sigismund before we can get to him, everything's fucked.
Calm down. Let me finish. There's also going to be a big wedding in the region. Young Sir Older, the son of a respected nobleman from nearby Samin Fords, is marrying Agnes, the daughter of Thrush, the local bailiff. It's the talk of the town. Invitation only, it seems. But getting to the wedding isn't as impossible as it might seem. There'll be lots of jobs to do for it. So we could get there as help for the blacksmith, or miller, and maybe someone else.
Why should some wedding in a shithole near Trotsky be of any interest to us?
Because it looks like von Burgov will be there.
Oh, that's fantastic news, Henry. So all we have to do is get on the guest list. And that shouldn't be a problem because you've got a cunning plan, right?
Like I said, there's going to be a lot of work involved in a wedding like that. That's our chance.
Work. Well, if you want. But how will you get me to the wedding?
Well, I thought we could both get jobs there.
I'm sure there are other options.
There's something else we have to sort out first. I spoke to the innkeeper.
I noticed that too.
And we can work off our debt. All we have to do is carry a few sacks of flour from that cart to the pantry. If we both do it, we'll be finished in no time.
Lug sacks? Are you yanking my noble pizzle?
I'm serious.
I can't work. I'm a noble. What if someone saw me?
Come on. Nobody will recognize you.
Maybe not now, but what about later? People will remember my face, and when everything's cleared up, word will get around that I lugged sacks here like some beggar, as if the disgrace at the gate wasn't enough. Oh.
Look, we're not in any position to pick and choose. So if you want to somehow scrape your way out of this mess, you better forget your airs and graces and make some effort. A bit of honest work won't kill you.
Henry, haven't you ever heard of the 3 states of man?
Would that be some aristocratic excuse?
Not so far. Oratoris, laboratoris. The plebs, who shovel shit and pay taxes. And bellatoris. The warriors who protect the ones on their knees or in the fields. Now, which am I? So if you find me a sword, I can get to work. But wield a pitchfork? Or carry sacks? That's against God and nature.
I understand. I'm in your service, so I'll carry all the sacks. Even your share.
Thank you, Henry. And don't worry.
I'm on it.
Thanks again for accepting it with humility. And fear not, friend, I'll repay the favour.
How? By giving me a large estate?
That too, of course. Maybe 2 estates. But above all, once we're out of the worst, I'll help you find your dog. As soon as we have at least some gear, we'll head into the
we need
forest
Mutt.
and find Mutt in a trice. Although, if you think about the 3 states of man, looking for lost dogs is more like a huntsman's work. But let's pay no mind to that.
That would be kind of you.
I knew you'd be pleased.
All right. This is probably where I'm going to wrap it up for the night, folks. I got to get some food, but this has been fun. Sure, he can be trusted, Hans? I think Hans is trustworthy. He's a big character in the first game. Maybe, though. We'll see. But thanks for hanging out, all. I'm going to get some food. Take the dogs out. But appreciate you, Blackout, Vincent, Isaiah, Luke, whoever else has been around. Y'all have a good night. Bye-bye.